Hey guys, it's TSGameplay here again. Bringing you a little bit of Reese gameplay. This is for PC. I'm just really into zombies. Really excited. I started talking about it in my last commentary that apparently they're doing that new campaign deal, zombie campaign for Black Ops 2, and I just thought I'd sit here and talk a little bit more about that. Um, I can actually remember the first time that I played zombies. I thought it was not so much boring, but I didn't really get the point at first. But a lot of my friends and everybody, they like playing. With several other people, seeing how far you can get. I'm not really into that. I like playing like Nocturne and Toten, Derice. I like doing those ones solo, and it's just fun to try to beat your own personal record, and it's just a blast to me. Now, I think it's a huge move on Treyarch's part to actually make a full separate campaign. I mean, you got to think that's going to be a giant game now. There's going to be an actual, obviously a full multiplayer. That takes up quite a bit of a game. There's going to be a full, I'm assuming, normal campaign that has to do with the story, and then on top of that, a full Nazi campaign. That's going to be a lot to accomplish, and I can't say that I don't have high hopes for it. Black Ops 2 was great there for a while. Then I remember picking up Modern Warfare 3 thinking, oh, this is going to be so much better, and I probably feel like most people do. It got no better whatsoever. But Black Ops 2, we got about 2 months left. I'm really hoping they're able to go above and beyond. Obviously it won't be very hard for them to beat Modern Warfare 3 at all, as far as playability and gameplay. Don't get me wrong, it had its fun points, but I think they need to just be done with the whole Modern Warfare series and go on with something new. Make something new next year, not Modern Warfare 4, which more than likely will happen. Probably is going to happen. But I just think it'd be nice if they took in a different direction. Kind of like Treyarch is here. Black Ops was set in, what was it, Vietnam or sometime in that era, and now it's like now in the future also. And I've seen a few of the gameplay videos. If you haven't seen anything on Black Ops 2, which I'm sure most of you have, but Tabe, he's got, I don't know, I think 4 or 5 minute long multiplayer clips show some of the kill streaks and stuff like that. The game looks awesome, but I've yet to see anything about this zombie campaign, and that's the thing that really surprises me the most. I want to see about it. I want to hear the features. I want to know what you got to do. I mean, to me, if it's a campaign mode, it sounds like it's going to have to be more or less like one of those arcade shooters, where you just got a gun and then it's like a screen scrolling around in front of you and you shoot anything that pops up. You may be moving the character around with your controller and shooting them, but this sounds like that's more than likely going to be the case, and I don't know if that'll work out or not. Sounds like fun. I really don't know. I really hate how they keep us in the dark so long. Right now it's what, September. The game's gonna come out. What is it? Usually around the 10th, 11th of November. Uh, which I can expect to see some new trailers and this and that soon. But it seems like to me, the earlier that they put the trailers out, the more interested that people would get, the more pre-orders it would get. I remember Modern Warfare 3 broke every pre-order like in the history of anything, and I'm sure Black Ops 2 has done the same. Seems to be something they're doing every year now, which is kind of confusing. I don't know. But this gameplay you're watching here, this is a very pathetic attempt to beat my record. As you know, I'm playing on PC right now. On 360 solo, I think the farthest I ever made it, I had the ray gun, I had the thunder gun, and I don't remember. I don't really remember what else. The perk to have 3 guns or something. It was on the It was on the other version. It was on the updated version, not the original. So it was like the download pack or something for Black Ops, the last one that ever came out, the Redemption or Resurrection or whatever it was called. Anyhow, I made it to level 37 or 38 on that. This is only half of my gameplay video that I'm doing right here. This, I think I make it to level 5 or 6, and it's still the computer controls in me. You know, the graphics aren't bothering me on the computer. I guess more or less I'm just going to buy a one of those 360 for PC controllers, which I guess is just a normal Xbox 360 controller, and then you plug a little USB thing into the side of your computer, and then boom, you're playing with a 360 controller. And to me, as long as I've got a decent enough graphics card, which it seems like I do, it seems like that'd be the way to go. I've got a 48-inch LG, 1080p flat screen TV. All I've really got to do, if that's, if I want to go down that road, is connect my laptop to my actual TV with an HDMI cable, start whatever game, and then just play that game with my 360 controller. And I feel like that'd be a lot more fun. As far as starting to get into PC games, I'm learning a lot more about the modding, the different things you can do, different levels, different things people have created, and to be able to actually play full screen on my TV with a 360 controller, but not actually have to have another Xbox, that just sounds like the way to go. And I actually sold my PVR as well. I don't have my HD PVR anymore. I don't need it. I'm using what is it, Fraps, I think it's called right now. Seems to be doing the job. The video's not horrible, choppy, bad quality or anything. It looks decent. So I really can't justify finding a reason to actually buy another Xbox. I mentioned in an earlier commentary, the Xbox is old by now. I mean, come on, people. I'm 22 years old. The 360 came out when I was 15. That's ridiculous. I'm not excited to go get another one. It's got to be within the next year or so that they end up bringing out the new console. As I've said before, Nintendo's bringing theirs out at the end of this year, so the three major corporations, they don't really like to be too far apart from each other, as far as maybe 6 months to a year between when one releases one and one releases the other. But I don't know. I think I'm just going to wait for the new Xbox. Obviously, the new Black Ops game, it'll be on it. Or maybe I'll do a little bit of research into finding a better graphics card for my laptop. I don't know anything about updating graphics cards on laptops. I've always been a PC person myself, as far as having the whole computer tower that I could take apart, change things around, add this, remove that, whatever. And I don't know. I'm really favoring the idea of just hooking the computer up to the TV through Ethernet and playing with the Xbox controller for the PC. Just seems like it'd make more sense. More options, more more availability. It'll be more fun. That's for sure. But I really am enjoying doing these again, guys. I'm still a little bit out of it, still trying to get back in the groove, get my voice back right, and not sound so, I don't know, not scared, shaky, I guess. But anyhow, this video is getting ready to wrap up. Like the video if you want to see more. If you don't, that's okay too. I'm just going to keep doing them because I like to. So I hope you enjoyed the video.